Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rizky Tia and I'm from Encover class. My student number is 2401925 and I'm from English and Language Faculty. And today I want to share you about my presentation about writing assignment. Let's check it out. And this is my video assignment presentation represented by Rizky Aditya. Describing a pie chart. What is a pie chart? A pie chart is a type of a graph used to depict proportion of percentage of various categories in a dataset. This graph is the form of a circle divided into several sections or slices, each of which represents a value percentage of particular category. Pie charts are very useful when we want to show how a wall divided into similar parts. Detailed explanation of pie chart. 1. Pie chart structure. Circle. The main part of pie chart is a circle, which represents the entire data. After 100% slices, each section that intersect the circle is a slice that represents a proportion of percentage of a particular category of data. Each slice is proportional in size to the proportion it represents. Labels. Typically, each slice is labeled to indicate the category it represents, such as the category name or percentage value. Legends. Sometimes if there are multiple categories or color used, a legend will be used to explain the colors and categories involved. Percentage. Each slice often accompanied by a percentage value that shows the relative proportion of the category to the total data. Detailed explanation of pie chart. 2. How to read a pie chart. Each slice has a certain size of or degree, which represents a portion of the total. For example, if a slice represents 25% of the total, then it's a quarter of the circle. Then, width of the slice usually calculated based on the percentage of data in certains. For example, if a category has a value of 50%, the slice will occupy half the circle. 3. When to use a pie chart? Pie charts are often used when the data to be deployed does not have too many categories, usually 5 or 2 different categories, and we want to show the proportion of each category to the wall. Some examples are situations where pie charts are often used include market distribution. For example, if there are 4 companies that dominate the market, we can depict the market share of company with a pie chart. Budget distribution show how much its budget is allocated to various sectors. Value section, for example, is an election. A pie chart can depict the proportion of votes obtained by its coordinate or party. Detailed explanation of pie chart. 4. Pie chart pros. Simple, easy to use, understand, especially for audience who may not be familiar with complex data analysis. Clear visualization helps to clearly see how the data distributed. Ideal for a presentation that require quick comprehension. Visual appeal. When contrasting colors are used, pictures can be very eye-catching and provide a clear picture of the distribution data. 5. Pie picture counts. Limited categories. Pie charts are most effective with 3 to 7 categories. If there are too many categories, the chart will be difficult to read and inflective. Difficulty. Comparing categories. If categories are really the same size, it may be difficult to tell the proportion just by looking at the size of the slice. Not effective for complex data. Pie charts are not good for choice more complex data or data that requires more detailed analysis, such as numeric data with many variables. Example of use. For example, a pie chart is used for distribution of revenue from various sources in a company. Product A 40%, product B 30%, product C 20%, and others 10%. A pie chart for this data would divide into a circle into 4 slices. Appropriate proportion making it easy to use audience to quickly see how each product contributed and to the total revenue. And this is the picture of pie chart example. Conclusion, advantages and disadvantages. Advantages, easy to understand, show proportion clearly. Disadvantages, difficult to use data with too many categories. Not effective for company categories that are close to each other. Conclusion, pie charts are an effective tool for showing the proportion of data in a easy to understand visual form suitable for data that does not have too many categories. And I think that's enough for me. Thank you very much for your attention.